Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelorette Recap, a guy's review. Of course, Michelle and Nate found their love. I'm going to get into that recap. I take notes, read them back to you. No edits, no jump cuts, just me, you guys, and whatever we come up with on the fly. So we'll get into all that. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button an odd number of times. And a couple other updates here. I've got my vlog channel doing daily Christmas vlogs every single day leading up to Christmas. If you guys want to check those out, Tasha, my fiance, and I are doing a bunch of fun unboxings from all of the fun and kind presents we've got all across the country and across the world. And of course, we passed Nick Vial for subscribers. We just hit 50,000. Next up, Madison Pruitt. We're going to try to leap her to 64,000. I'm doing a live stream at 4 p.m. today, Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, if you guys want to be a part of the 50,000 subscriber live stream special. Now, I've got this Patreon channel I do. It's called patreon.com/Dave Neal. It's private membership only content. If you want extra content and want to kind of see what we do behind the scenes, I've been sharing a lot of the, different revenue streams, things, how much videos are making, just a lot of behind the scenes on my channel. This specific video that I just made, we actually saw a YouTube channel that's directly ripping off my content, and you're going to find it pretty funny to watch. I mean, they literally are just stealing what I'm doing and uploading it. They're stealing the thumbnails and all that. It's very interesting. And my moderator and I had a good laugh about that. One of our moderators, lead moderator, Sarah, also in charge of the Dave Neal Facebook community, is in need of a little help this holiday season. As you guys know, we raised $10,000 for Toys for Tots, which provides toys to underprivileged kids all across the country. That was amazing in and of itself, and this is our one chance to help out a member of our community. Just yesterday alone, we raised $1,200, and she unfortunately has had some issues with her pups, along with some other road bumps in life, and during this tough holiday season could use any support that you guys could give. So if you have any extra money, any extra bonuses, or any extra charitable thoughts today, this is the place you need to go to help out, and Sarah would be so greatly appreciated. Again, I'll put the link in the description below, but that helps out Sarah, who's been done a great job moderating for our channel over here, and we appreciate her so much, along with everyone else who's helped out. But I appreciate everyone who's donated so far. All right, let's get into it. Here we go, folks. The finale. Kaitlyn Bristowe crushes the opening. She gets laughs. She looks stunning, really poised. She just nailed her job hosting. This might have been her winning audition for the Bachelorette job if she wants it. I think she could host Dancing with the Stars. I mean, most people that talked to me after in the live stream just agreed that she just really knocked it out of the park. We hope Tayshia as well. Of course, everyone out there in our country and across the world, we hope that everyone is just staying safe this holiday season as this pandemic rages on. All right, so we get into Michelle's time here, and of course, we'll make a video after this about the fact that the show started unmasked, and then after the first commercial break, the audience was all masked. Very confusing what was happening going on there in live time. We love live TV. So anyway, Michelle's time. It's Nate versus Brandon. That's the whole deal. Different personality types, both great guys. Michelle tells both guys that she's falling in love with each of them. Of course, that's the big story. Michelle's dad tells Michelle that Brandon reminds him of himself. That's an unfair advantage. You know, Brandon has won over the family, but of course, Nate had won over the friends. So what a conundrum. It's almost like the producers wanted it this way. It's almost like the producers set it up to be this way all along. Brandon says, "It feels like I am already part of the family," and it looks that way too, but pump your brakes there, Brandon. Brandon tells Michelle's mom, "I just want to marry her so bad," and then they tear up. How moving was that? Did anyone else cry? He's literally like, "I want to marry your daughter so bad," and Michelle's mom's like, "Oh my gosh," and it's just like heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching for Michelle and Brandon and Nate to be in this scenario, but for Michelle's parents to be on this emotional roller coaster they did not sign up for. It's like, geez, can you just find a husband there? Would anyone else want to attend Michelle's family's dinner? They're just so wholesome. They seem so kind. You can tell. You can really feel that in them. That's why they've lasted so long as a couple. By the way, shout out to Erica for sending me this mug here, the one where Dave hits 50K. Really appreciate it. And don't forget, at the 50,000 live stream, I'm going to open this package I've promised to open up for so long. So there it is. I'm going to open that package. Finally, we've been waiting for it. Questions we all have. Is this Nate hate and Brandon love an edit or a decoy? You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of Nate hate, obviously. It was kind of, the show is kind of like, is Nate going to get there? Is he going to be ready? You know, obviously they have to like sort of fabricate some sort of drama. Nate's not as good at communicating as Brandon. It doesn't mean he loves her any less. Michelle says she needs to reassess things with Nate. I'm not going to be in a relationship if I don't know if he's going to stick around. You know, they these are just all line reads. The producers are like, all right, please say you're unsure because we need to sell this episode to the advertisers. All right, back from commercial break and Elf eating pasta with maple syrup. I actually love these bits they did. I don't know about you guys, but I love these bits. They went for it. They went for some funny bits. Obviously, they bombed later on when they read the mean tweets. We'll get into that. Michelle tells Brandon she loves him. So, you know, Michelle's, she's fallen in love with two different guys. That's never going to end well. Next, we have several, unless they all decide to stay together, which I don't know. Maybe Brandon and Nate, you guys friends? You could all hang out. When Michelle's not around, you guys play video games. It sounds like it could be a win-win. Roommates, woo! Next, we have several scenes that continue the storyline. Nate isn't putting in enough effort. Deal breaker, red flag. Finally, Nate truly tells Michelle how crazy he is for her. He tells her he loves her. Then they put the music on. You know, they put the sappy music back. It's like, all right, they're back at it, baby. Michelle says, I trust my heart, and my heart is telling me this is my person. Michelle gets a love note from Brandon, spilling his heart out. Oof, Brandon's making it tough. Neal Lane arrived and goes, wow, you're tall. Let me tell you something, Neal. Here's what I've heard from tall people. They are sick of people telling them how tall they are. It's the only thing you can tell people. Hey, you're really tall. You never meet someone and go, hey, you're really short. Hey, you're pretty chubby. You never, hey, your ears are big. I get that once in a while. All right. Proposal time. Anyone else get nervous to watch these proposals? It's like watching Final Destination. You know there's a wreck that's about to happen. You just don't know how it's going to go down. So they have the proposal stage right up on the tide. Better trust whoever schedules the tide. You know what I mean? They got some astrologist, some lady who's into crystals. She's like, well, there's a high moon at 3, but Mercury's in retrograde, so all the audio is going to be off. Of course, they didn't test the audio near the crashing tide. They probably tested it in a library. They're like, oh, audio sounds perfect right here. And then all of a sudden, it's a perfect storm happening out there. Perfect storm of love. First proposal, usually the guy getting dumped. You know, sometimes they change it around. Sometimes it's the first proposal is not the guy getting dumped. And it's Brandon, baby. Let's see if she lets him get down on a knee. I would be surprised if she doesn't stop him. I like to make my notes before I watch it just to be like, yeah, if I was going to say like, man, if she lets Brandon get down on a knee, that is just cold. You know, but I've always said this. I feel like the producers are always like sending them bonuses. I don't have this information. I feel like the producers are like, hey, well, we'll give you an extra $10,000 if you let him propose before you break his heart. You know what I mean? She says, it's not that I don't love you because I do. Wow. Shocking. Truly one of the hardest breakups to watch. What did you guys think? Was this not one of the hardest breakups to watch? We're watching this saying, we're just like, make it work. Make it work. Why are you guys are so sad? You can just make it work. You know what I mean? Brandon says, I don't think it's a mistake. She followed her heart. So Brandon, true to his character, unconditional with his love, said, hey, she followed her heart and that's where her heart takes her. So bless her heart. Good for her. And then he kind of had, and you saw the moment when Brandon hugged her and then that's when he started to break down. He kept it stoic for her because, he kept his emotions strong for her. And then it was just really heart-wrenching. If that didn't make you feel anything on the inside, you got to go get checked out. You got some issues. All right, Nate's turn. Michelle says she's standing in front of her soulmate. He proposes. She said yes. She said yes. Brandon says he felt the world was over. Caitlin, so we go to the after the final rose. Brandon says he felt the world was over. Caitlin's interviewing him. Caitlin says she took a photo of him being heartbroken. How sad for Brandon. He's out there on a beach, and Caitlin's like, oh, this will look fun on Instagram. It was a beautiful photo Caitlin took. Brandon says it won't be respectful to love her in that manner anymore. Says it wouldn't be respectful to Michelle and Nate. So Brandon's just full of nothing but respect. He's gonna do good things and go down. As far as we know right now, in Bachelor Nation folklore, as the one that got away. Maybe he'll be on Bachelor in Paradise. Is he too young for Bachelor? I don't know. Could he be Bachelor? He just looks young. I don't know. Is he even that young? He just, don't hate on the guy for taking care of his skin, right? Michelle arrives. Brandon says he felt like his love was overlooked. He says Michelle showed her emotions through her eyes. When I walked up, I saw your heart was pointing in another direction. That sucks. When, you always wonder when they propose, like, how did they not know? How did he propose and not read her face and know that he wasn't the guy? But Michelle, they really do a good job. If it was me, if I'd be like, no, it's not you. Save yourself. Brace yourself for what's to come. But instead, they just stay there all kind while they spill their hearts out for the other person. But hey, that's the name of the game. Michelle's parents are there after the final rose. Caitlin asks how it was dealing with their criticism. They say they are in love with Nate. Nate's mom and Michelle's mom are now besties. Of course, Nate's from Canada, and he's from about an hour flight away from where Michelle is from. So that's actually a very convenient thing for both families. It's not next door neighbors. They don't live on the same cul-de-sac, but that's pretty close. Nate's moving to Minnesota very soon, he says, not waiting. Well, we'll have to see how that goes. They said they're house hunting. Nate mentions all the Zillow notifications. Bro, I know it. I know what you're talking about. Zillow notifications left and right. Bachelorette surprises Michelle with a down payment on her first home, $200,000 extra dollars. We know the Bachelorette gets paid somewhere between $100,000 to $200,000. So not a bad day for Michelle and Nate to get that extra bonus surprise. What do you guys think about all that? Leave a comment. Let me know. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern will be the live stream we've got going on today. There'll be a link below to donate to Sarah's GoFundMe if you want to check that out. And of course, patreon.com/Dave Neal if you want insider behind the scenes information about the YouTube channel. All right, folks, we'll talk to you soon. More content coming all day long.